What is up, people? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of The Rewind. We got a great show for you tonight, and you're definitely going to want to stick around for the last topic because we got a doozy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is up? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. This is The Rewind. It is Bigger Ford Entertainment and Brian the Greedy. I want to thank you all for popping in. Brian, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Yo, 1/3 of Spoiler Keys. We go live Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturday nights, and you can find us right here on Saturday mornings. Always doing our weekly numbers, weekly talks, and all those fun topics. So I can't wait to do all this stuff, man. I'm excited.
100%. It's always great to be chilling with you. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. But we are going to get into it. Let's get to the first topic. First topic we have on the agenda today is Scary Movie. Now, if you haven't noticed or you've been living under a rock, Scary Movie 6 is going to be produced by the Wayans brothers, as was 1 and 2. First off, your thoughts on that, Brian?
Dude, all the ones that weren't played by Marlon and Sean are terrible.
Agreed.
They need him. They need them so much, and it's fire that they're doing to come back. That means we're going to have great movies that we're going to be able to talk about because they understand the culture, they understand the spoof industry, they understand everything to TV. I don't know if I even knew TV until I really knew the Wayans brothers. Like, you talk about everything that Sean and Marlon has done, but I mean, Keenan Ivan Wayans is an OG in the game. You know him. Mm-hmm. So having that family back in it, I'm all for it.
100%. And it's a shame what happened to them when it came to this movie, how they got it taken away from them. But Marlon Wayans did 2 other parodies after that, which was Haunted House, I think it was, or something like that.
That was one.
And those and then, 2.
What was the other one when he was talking about 50 Shades of Black or something? What was it? Wasn't that it?
Oh, yeah, he did that one too. Hilarious movie. So I think they do the parody stuff good, and Marlon was pretty much saying that no one else can do it like he can, like they can, and he's absolutely right. So they did put out this article where they were talking about what movies they will be making fun of. So let's just read the topic real quick. Scary Movie 6 will see the return of the Wayans brothers, the creative trio, the horror parody franchise created in the year 2000. My bad. Yeah. While the project remains under wraps, it has been announced that the sequel will also feature the return of stars Anna Faris and Regina Hall. Good, because they were great in the movie as well. As the Wayans brothers develop a modern scary movie, Marlon Wayans shared which modern films could be the parody in the highly anticipated sequel to the release in June 2026. If you find yourself offended when someone makes fun of your favorite horror movie, you're probably not going to like where this is going.
Dude, how can you be offended by your favorite horror movie? Like, that doesn't even make sense to me. That's the whole point of horror movies, man. That's what you're supposed to be doing. So why would you be offended? I don't understand.
You see, that's the thing. Comedy isn't the same as it used to be, where, you could just make fun of things and people actually took them as jokes. But now it seems like everybody got their panties in a bunch, and you got to be careful what you say. And to be honest with you, I just hope they go all out. I hope they go all out and make fun of everything. Yes, I think at this point, we need to start offending people. That's it.
I think as long as you offend everyone equally.
Exactly.
So Chappelle's Show is one of the best things I've ever seen. The experience, that second season was one of my favorite times in life, when everything was coming out. In the matter of Rick James, in the matter of Prince, in the matter of talking about black people, white people, Jewish people, Hispanic people. Everyone could get it.
Agreed.
I think that's what it needs to be. We all have certain idiosyncrasies that we all do. And sometimes it's part of your culture, and you can make fun of it because sometimes it's funny, but you're so butthurt about it, you can't enjoy the comedy of it. And I think that's why you want someone like, Sean and Marlon, who write great movies, hilarious movies, to be able to do that. They understand that anyone can get it.
Absolutely, 100%. And that's exactly how it should be. You know what I mean? And I'll tell this story because I used to tell it a lot back in the day where I remember I was young and I was watching, it was called The Comic Relief with Whoopi Goldberg and all of them. They brought out Don Rickles. And Don Rickles was going off. Like he was talking about black people and everybody. And at first I was offended until the last part of his thing he's like, listen, I know the jokes may be this and that, but if we can't laugh at ourselves, then what's the point? And I was like, you know what? You were correct. You were 100%. And then I went back and watched it again and I died laughing because he was right, So that's how it should be. We should just be able to understand that some of these things are jokes and take them as jokes. But Marlon Wayans was quoted and he says, I mean, I'm just a fan of the whole genre, man. I know what you did last summer may have been something in there. I think the Scream franchise is always a great one. I think Hectic is a wonderful film.
Yeah, Heretic is scary. Heretic messed me up psychologically, and I don't do scary movies, so I was like,
actually, I never watched it, but since you're telling me it's that, I'm gonna watch it.
It's messed up.
Yeah, I'm a horror movie guy. I love horror movies, so it should be something good. If you're saying that it kind of messed you up, so let's see what it is.
I was like, F you, Grant. That's I was done.
Long Legs, Get Out, Nope. There are so many great horror films to pull from that we plan on having a field day. And then he put Sinners.
You have to do Sinners. I mean,
I can't wait.
For cultural stuff, right? So Sinners needs to be in it, Get Out, and Nope. Can you imagine them Get Out and Sinners being together?
Oh, and hilarious.
And then the stuff is happening. You have an alien come in. You can see Marlon's like, nope, and walks the other way. That's going to be it,
So much things they can do with that nope. You know what I mean? Anytime
nope. The entire movie.
Yes.
Hey, let's run upstairs. Nope.
Nope.
That would be great. But I really want to see him do Smile. I think Smile 2 was messed up. That would be good. But you can't do a horror movie and not do A Quiet Place.
Facts.
I think that's probably the one I will watch, because it's scary, it's creepy, but it's just the silence in itself could be creepy. And I think that's a really important part of it. So I would love to see them add those to it too.
I'm right there with you. And like I said, I think that he's going, because the next question here is Scary Movie 6, can it win back today's audience? I think it can. I think these guys are so funny and they're so imaginative with some of the parodies that they do that they're going to make a movie that's going to have people dying. I still watch Scary Movie 1 and 2 every now and then because those movies still make me laugh, right?
Scary movies 1 and 2 are the best ones by far.
Agreed.
They understood what they're supposed to be doing.
Agreed. Now there are some things in it that date the movie, like the WhatsApp and stuff like that. So I think if you can avoid dating your movie,
I don't know, because that's nostalgic sometimes.
True.
Remember where you were? I mean, this is now 25 years out. That sounds so stupid, but 25 years ago, that's what you used to do.
They may even do parodies of their own stuff, so that will be interesting too, right?
Oh man, what if they threw in what's that one that's coming? Him?
Oh yeah,
small, quick one of him, because
this
movie I think is supposed to come out next week, and from what I'm hearing, this is serious.
Oh, well, that's definitely going to be something I want to see because, again, like I said, I love horror movies. Like I've always loved them. I love the feel. I don't think they're scary anymore because I'm an adult, but I love the feel of like, oh, this is cool. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So
I am scared of it. I have no problems with saying that. You know why? Because if I can fight a lot of different things. I am more afraid of a ghost than I am of a bear. I can figure out a way. I can figure out a way to survive a bear attack. But what you gonna do? You gonna punch a ghost?
This guy's funny.
You're not gonna win.
So, guys, let us know what you think. Are you excited for Scary Movie 6? Are you going to see it first day? Because I know I am. And what movies do you want to see them make fun of? Let us know in the comments. First, let me say what's up to the people in the chat. Cleve17, thank you. Ace Cloud and Collectors Movie Man, thank you guys for popping in. Yeah. Much appreciated. We're going to get into the next topic, so stay tuned. It's going to be box office numbers. So let's go.
Well, as you were saying, I do want to make sure I did say, Cleve said the best part of the other ones were Kevin Hart and Anthony Anderson's parts. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So
I agree.
You want that, right? I would love to have a part with Dave Chappelle in there once again. I said, some of these great comedians being part of your stuff. I mean, one of my favorite movies of all time is Coming to America. And what made it so great was that you had other great actors and comedians in it.
Facts.
That kind of, and it's a spoof of stuff, right? But you want that camaraderie. So just want to throw that out there.
No, and I agree with you 100%. You are absolutely correct. And I hope they put some cameos in there and some actors in there. You know what I mean? That's going to be like, oh, I can't believe he is in there. Yeah. So that's going to be interesting.
All right. We got the domestic box office for September 10th. So this weekend, first of all, the Conjuring 8. All right, guys. The Conjuring 8. That doesn't even make sense how much money it made. It grossed $34 million on Friday.
Facts.
This is a horror movie. Most horror movies that make $35 million all together break even. They break even Friday, Saturday. So it goes almost 35 million on Friday, 30 million on Saturday, 18, almost 19 million on Sunday. And then even this week, they start off. It's a Monday. They made $6 million. Tuesday, they made $7.5 million. They are continuing. I think they're going to have another run. So it's a 70% drop off, but it's comparing Friday to Monday. We don't know what the weekend's going to be. There's some decent movies like The Long Walk coming out this week. We have some what's the new one? The anime one that's coming out this week. I know Tank's going to go see it.
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is coming out. So I know people are going to be all about those things this weekend. I would not be surprised if The Conjuring wins again.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
same here. Demon Slayer might give it a run for its money because it's anime, and one of my friends at work is like, yeah, I'm going to see Demon Slayer as soon as it comes out. So Demon Slayer might give it a run for its moning, but I'm with you.
People saying they got 2 or 3 tickets this weekend.
Yeah,
groups of people are coming to go see Demon Slayer, so that's going to be something. But The Conjuring still did a stupid amount of number. The fact that The Conjuring is already over $100 million is ridiculous.
Absolutely. And like you said, for a horror movie, which this is a great start, which means we're going to see more Conjuring movies, guys, because these are low budget movies that are making high profits. And I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of these companies still invest in a lot of these horror movies, is because you can make them for a low budget. And these horror movies will, if they're good, they will make a profit. Like, they make profits more on horror movies than they actually lose on them.
100%. It's very rare for you, because most horror movies you can make between for $9 to $30 million. It's one scene. You're not paying A-list actors and all the stuff. It's just the content. That's all you have to worry about. You don't have to CGI the whole thing. No, you're gonna have an actual monster. You're gonna have a person. Psychological thrillers are better than a lot of these practical things that you're gonna put in there. So it's a lot of fun to do those type of movies, and that's why they gross more money. And then so now a Conjuring movie that's over 200 million worldwide already, It's going to tell you, hey, I can invest $50 million in a scary movie, and next thing you know, $500 million comes out at the end of it.
Absolutely. And we were just talking about Scary Movie earlier. Now imagine if that movie kills it at the box office. You know what I mean? Now you have the parodies coming back. Now, again, a lot of these people can't do it like the Wayne brothers do, but as long as these movies make money, we're going to see more of them. And I think, to be honest with you, with the saturation of superhero movies, as much as I love it, we need these type of movies to succeed. So I'm definitely excited to see. And The Conjuring is going to be one of those movies I'm going to watch, hands down.
What we need to do more, because I mean, you look at the box office, the rest of the box office, the next biggest movie was Hamilton re-released. This is a play that was on Disney Plus, got re-released in theaters, and still made this money. And that's what made second in the weekend.
Yeah,
that's nuts. I mean, Weapons is third. Weapons barely made any money. You know, so when you start looking at these numbers, I mean, Caught Stealing, I saw Caught Stealing, and it was I wish I didn't. They stole my time, literally. Like I was expecting a better movie, and I was watching it, and I almost got up and just left. And I was like, you know what? But I'm gonna try to figure this out. But it was not good. Sony did a terrible job with that.
Really
terrible. But even at these low numbers, Conjuring is Warner Brothers, right? So is Weapons. Weapons is Warner Brothers. They're understanding how to do it. Their box office numbers are really good.
Absolutely, 100%. And I think that's the best part about it, right? Is when you know how to do it, then you're going to make a profit whenever you're putting these movies out there. And I think that's why we're going to get a lot of horror movies. Hey, Halloween is coming up soon. You know what I mean? So I'm surprised they haven't announced more horror movies for next month, but I'm pretty sure we will. I'm pretty sure
you're gonna start opening and you start seeing all this stuff. I mean, even TV shows. I mean, I know we haven't gotten to that point, but there are going to be more scary, intense TV shows going into the Halloween season too.
Absolutely, 100%. So that's going to be interesting to see. Again, I haven't seen Conjuring yet. I'm going to see it. So, did you see it yet?
I've seen parts of it. You know, I don't like scary movies, but because I review movies, I have to watch some of them. And I didn't do it at the movie theater. But last night I was checking it out, and I didn't like it, man. I didn't like it. So I'm not trying to say anything about it. It just wasn't for me. I've seen other Conjurings. The first Conjuring scared me shitless. Like literally, I was scared, like, man. But after that, it wasn't that crazy. It was just stuff happening. There was freaky parts, but I think the scariest part is how bad the people are. So that's the scariest thing about it.
But I can agree with that. But for me, it's like these movies they're not scary anymore. So sometimes I watch them and I find it more funny than anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is like hilarious. So I don't understand people who say, "Oh my gosh, it gives me nightmares." Like, no.
Look, you know what gives me nightmares? Being black and being pulled over by the police.
100%. That's the biggest horror movie for us.
You know, anything happening and they see my 6'5", 265 black butt coming out. That's a scary thing for me, you know. But I can deal with that because that's physical. Mentally, I can't mess with things that I don't trust. I believe in demons. I believe in you know, possession. I believe in all. I believe if I believe in God, I gotta believe in the devil. So that's 100%. Why I don't trust that stuff. You know? That's just me.
100%. As I'll tell you this, in my adult life, I haven't really, like, you know, you watch movies, you don't get scared anymore. But one of them did kind of freak me out. It was The Fourth Kind, right? Because that was supposed to be, like, I know they ended up saying it wasn't, but when it came out, they were trying to say that was like based on true events, and they had all this footage that looked real. Yeah, I didn't sleep well that night at all. Every creak on the floor, I was like, what is that? What is going on here? So yeah, that was one of those movies that kind of freaked me out. But guys, let us know what you think about the box office numbers. Are you into horror movies? Are you going to see these horror movies? And I think we'll get into some of the comments. So Brian.
All right, we got Ace says they were talking about how they're going to bring some older and newer guys all together. I like that. Trying to bridge the gap. You know,
Me too.
I will. Damon Wayans is one of the funniest things in my life. Like I would love to see a movie where Damon's there too. Personally,
Absolutely. I was going back and I was gonna be like, you know what? Let me watch I'm Gonna Get You Sucker again. I was
so
one
good. Oh my,
I
I
wanted
love
to watch that again. I wanted to watch Hollywood Shuffle again.
it. Yeah.
And I couldn't find a lot of them online, but I'm definitely gonna go
Oh,
back and watch these movies because they're great movies.
I'm glad you told me because I'm going to be sending it to you because I'm the king of physical media. I got all that shit right here.
All right. I'll be looking out for it. You guys heard
You
it first
will.
here on the Rewind, right?
Hey, you know me. I'm going to send that in.
I believe you 100%.
Collector says I saw The Long Walk yesterday. It was really good but sad. That's why I expect, because you know it's only gonna be one winner, and even then, I think it's gonna be more like Twisted Metal. There is no winner.
Yeah. And I seen the trailer for that and I was like, oh, that looks like a movie I definitely want to watch. So that's next on my watch list. Collector, thanks for letting us know because I think it's going to be a good watch.
The Cleve says Demon Slayer is going to rock the box office. It has a wide appeal, but so does horror movies. So that's why I don't know if it will beat it, but it's possible that Demon Slayer does $50 million.
Oh, 100%.
In a weekend.
100%. One thing we can't do is underestimate these anime movies, right? And I think this is one of the reasons why a lot of them are coming out in theaters now. And you're going to see the more money they start making, the bigger releases they're going to have. Watch. Just see about 2 years from now.
These are two is the biggest grossing movie in all the world.
Absolutely. So it's coming, guys.
So I'm going to see the movie, and it looks amazing. If you've gotten a chance to see the trailer, check it out.
Absolutely.
The Long Walk, Demon Slayer. Oh, the Demon Slayer trailer. Oh boy, I did see that. It's good. It looks amazing. It looks beautiful. So, well, then they should introduce the 15-year-old girl that stayed with them. Oh, let's do a real Conjuring about the real Ed and the wife. Yeah, they're not good people.
Really?
Good people. No, check it out. The real people.
Yeah.
They are horrible.
Oh, all right. I'll definitely check that. What's that? What?
No, I'm
talking about. Check that on?
You can Google them. Just Google them.
Oh, okay.
They are horrible people.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
You think R. Kelly's bad? Nah, man. Collector said, I'm really disappointed that Naked Gun didn't make profits back because we're not getting a sequel. I hope the Scary Movie can do good. The same with Spaceballs. I am more excited for Spaceballs and Scary Movie. Naked Gun just wasn't going to be I knew it wasn't going to hit for me. I tried watching it. It was like written by someone who knows what's funny, but doesn't know how to write funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes goofy is not always funny. It's just goofy.
Absolutely. And I am too. I'm more excited for Spaceballs. I cannot wait for that. Right. I'm hoping, like I said before, I'm like, I don't know if this type of humor, I'm like got cynical and I'm too old for it now, but I have a feeling that Spaceballs is going to kill it. And I'm really hoping
two genres you love, no matter what. It's still Star Wars.
Yep.
Go along with it.
Absolutely.
And then glad to see you. So I watched the first one, but couldn't sleep all night. And I actually sent the movie back to Amazon to get store credit. The first Conjuring is serious. They knew what they were doing. I think the first one might have been the scariest one of them all. I agree. I think that is the number one.
Usually those type of movies, it's always the first one that catches people, and then they make the sequels and stuff, which are usually not as good as the other ones, but Conjuring has still been up there, so that's good.
Spiritual horror, I'm right there with you. Those are the scary ones. Yeah, they are. Because
agreed.
When you start thinking the devil, I mean, once again, if you believe it up, you gotta believe it down. That messes you up. What's up, Tank? 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate you always. So we can see all the people who got it. Comic Boom, Cinema Quirks, Eric Patterson, the Matt Film Show. All thank you guys for all getting it. Enjoy being a member. You got Como perks. I'll be dropping another video tomorrow for you guys. So
absolutely, make sure to check that out. Said The Fourth Kind was one hell of a movie. I agree. I agree. That
It's an
thing,
all-time
I
great movie.
I did not sleep that night, bro. I'm telling you. And I was like in my 40s, I believe, when I seen it. Maybe 30. Yeah, probably 40s. I was like, well, yeah, no, yeah, it was crazy.
It was about 13 years ago, so I would have been, I'll be in my 20s, 29.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible. Yeah.
So believe it or not, both of those movies are on YouTube. I watched them. I'm going to Get You Sucker a couple days ago.
Oh, it is?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I'll be watching that later on today.
So Demon Slayer was peak so damn good. Yeah. Oh, I'm worried. I'm telling you, these numbers could be great, man. I don't know.
All right, guys. So you know me. You guys know me. If you've seen me on my show, you see me on the Spoiler Kings. I'm not an anime fan. So when I hear you guys talking about Demon Slayer, it's like wah 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 Charlie Brown stuff in my ears. To be honest with you,
Oh man!
But I hope you enjoy it.
That's okay. You don't like a lot of stuff, man. Oh, then I'm definitely looking forward to watching The Long Walk. Was the first Stephen King book I ever read, and I'm curious as to see if it's anything like the book. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Stephen King you stay close to that because you know what, he's a horror master.
Absolutely, 100%.
And one of the people that watch on here, she did a video talking about Ed and Lorraine Warren, and he's definitely right there with horrible people. They run around town telling people that they see ghosts in their house and tell them all sorts of money and everything. And they also went around telling people about demon hunters, but they went to school to learn anything. But
wow,
they never went to school. They just did stuff. So, but no, they are also young girls. Young girls are the problem for them.
I can see. I can imagine.
Yes, man.
Good morning, Fernando. What's up?
What
Thanks
up,
for
Fernando? Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it.
About how to exorcise a demon, man. So, you know what? I believe it. I believe in exorcism. My dad was in seminary school before, so I believe in all these things, man. So I ain't messing with it. Nope.
I believe it too.
Tank says, I heard 70, 80 million opening for Demon Slayer. That would be nuts. That's a crazy number.
It's an anime, so I don't put it past that. Don't put it past it.
The Long Walk looks really good. I saw it when it first came out. Oh, it is really good. I saw it when it first came out. All right, I'm supposed to be checking it out today. My wife got sick, so I guess I'm going by myself. So
I want to see it definitely, 100%. Said Tank just
wait TC part 2. Yeah, there's gonna be there's 3 movies, right? I think it's gonna be 3. I think it's
for
3.
Demon Slayer. Okay. I hope you guys enjoy it though, because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh my god!" And my friend at work's like, "Oh, I'm going to see Demon Slayer. I can't wait!" Like he's been talking about Demon Slayer, and I'm just like, "Have fun." You know what I mean? You're on your own on that one.
All I'm going to say is to wrap up this thing is the number 1 movie this year is still Nzo 2, and Nzo made $1.9 billion. 1.9 billion. So. He said, yes, without getting anything away, the last movie of the 3, I can't wait for your reaction. Yes, we will definitely do an Ace. We'll definitely have that going on. I'm going to check it out too this weekend, so we'll be able to figure out all these things.
Facts.
The Warrens put Amityville Horror House on the map before the movie was filmed about it. Okay, they're still terrible people. So I finished the Star Wars Aftermath last week, and I've started my next book. That's awesome, collector. And great. Star Wars are fire. So even this man who hates on everything, still out there.
I will always 100% Star Wars. Gotcha.
All right, so this is the end of our box office segment. So we're gonna go to the next thing. Appreciate all you guys' comments, but what's the next topic, Nzo?
All right, let me just share this screen here. So next topic is something I pretty much wanted to talk about because
yes, the person who hates Star Trek
It's Star Trek.
Talk about Star Trek.
It's Star Trek, you know? It says Zachary Quinto says he contacted J.J. Abrams about a Star Trek 4. So as fans await more news about a future installment in the Star Trek universe, specifically in the Kelvin timeline of the franchise, one of its stars made a hopeful revelation. Zachary Quinto, who played Spock in the J.J. Abrams directed reboot trilogy, revealed that he's up for a return and is doing everything possible to make a sequel. If Star Trek 4 gets made at some point, Quinto should be on the gratitude list. So,
well, he has to do it, right? He needs to be able to work again, right?
He's working. He got a TV show.
Yeah,
okay. He got a TV show.
He wants that movie money.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Now the TV show is pretty good from what I hear, but he has it, and I think listen. I know right now I'm gonna upset a lot of Star Trek fans, but
my God, here we go. There we go, guys.
The J.J. Abrams Star Trek is fire. I don't care what anybody says.
No, fire. Okay, so I'll say this. I like J.J. Abrams stuff. I think he's brought the old Star Trek series into new light. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with him changing some things. You know, I have no problem with Spock yelling Khan. I have very little issue with that because he's bringing eyes onto the genre and into the series. Star Trek is awesome. You know, I don't care if we're talking about the old one, the original series, Next Generation. I really don't like Voyager. Deep Space Nine is pretty good. And Brave New Worlds is pretty good. So there's some ones that are really fire. So as long as you bring eyes to that genre and respecting what it is, I have no problem with it.
Ooh, so wait a minute. Hold on. Let's rewind this because I know a lot of people say Voyager is one of the best ones. You don't like it. Really?
Yeah, Janeway. Janeway is one of the worst captains I've ever seen.
I never liked it either, to be honest with you. Like I watched some of Voyager and I was like, the Star Trek that I watched the most, of course, was the Next Generation and of course the original, right? Now for me, I've always been a Star Wars guy. And it's always been Star Wars and Star Trek. So I've always went with the Star Wars side. I get it. So that's usually where my hate for Star Trek does come in. But I understand that it's very intellectual, right? When it comes to Star Trek. And I completely get that. And I think it's good for you guys. But I'm more.
This is one of those things that I'll take it all. Like I still watch Next Generation today. Like I'll go on Paramount and like I'll watch Next Generation just randomly. Deep Space Nine, dude. Past the first, I think the first season was a little wonky. The second went for some of the best stuff you ever see. You want to see a black man being a captain? Let's go. Let's go. It is fire.
Fernando, me and you are on the same page, brother. I appreciate that.
The original movies, I can agree with that too, honestly. So the original movies, I don't think are done well.
Okay.
But the original TV show, I think it is. I think it's more of a TV show thing because some things are better, stretched out over 26 episodes, 30 minutes, 45-minute episodes. That's a better way to consume Star Trek. Because what it is, going to different societies, seeing how they run, how you interact with them. The space is unlimited, So there's not just like this galaxy. It's all galaxies. So I think it's better in TV show form. I do agree. J.J. Abrams ones are funner,
but nothing tops the Wrath of Khan. There is no Star Trek movie out there, J.J. Abrams or original or Next Generation, that topped the Wrath of Khan. Wrath of Khan is top of the top when it comes to Star Trek movies.
Yeah,
I love it. It's my favorite Star Trek movie. And that's kind of why I know a lot of people didn't like J.J. Abrams' second Star Trek movie.
He switched it.
But I liked that switch. I thought that switch was kind of cool.
Is a monster, right? So if you release that monster, like know the characters, right? But so if you release that monster, I don't know if anyone's going to be able to stop him.
Yeah, 100%. Now, what I think they should have done is they should have let that death live on for another movie, right? Like they did in the original. They didn't just bring Spock back right away. They brought him back in the next movie. That's what they should have did. They should have let Kirk. They should not have brought him back at the end. Yeah, they shouldn't have brought him back at the end of that movie. And that's where I think they kind of messed up, because you could have went to the third movie now, and you could have had like a search for Kirk type of thing. You know what I mean? And I think it would have been interesting to see how the timelines are similar, but there's little differences to them. And I think that would have been a great way to go.
Which is great, because you saw with Spock, this is not the same universe. They did that in the first one. They let you know that this is not the same exact thing. So he explained that, but people just don't like it because they love the Star Trek movies originals. So I understand.
Absolutely. And just to finish up the article, it says Quintano spoke with Collider recently while promoting season 2 of the series Brilliant Mind. That's the series he's in, Brian, just so you know. Before debuting as Spock in 2009 Star Trek, Quinto had a robust television career that included his breakout performance on the sci-fi Avengers series Heroes, which he was great in. He was great in. It's just at one point they didn't know what to do with him, and they kept making him bad, then good, then bad, then good.
He didn't like it. He hated it.
Yeah. They should have kept him as the bad guy going forward, but he was great in that. When asked whether he would like to return to the Trek universe, Quinto, thank you, emphatically said yes. I would absolutely love to do another Star Trek movie. I don't understand why we haven't done one yet, but hopefully now that the Skydance and Paramount merger is moving forward. Skydance was the financier of all Star Trek movies that were done so far and have been great partners in those films, and I would love to revisit it. I think all of us would. You are correct. It's been 10 years since we made the last movie and 9 years since it came out, and I do think that it would be a really wonderful way to close that chapter of the story and the characters that we've all come to love and come to enjoy, inhabiting as much as we have. I think it would be really wonderful. I am down with you. I think it would be great to see another Star Trek movie, and I will be there first day if they do. What about you, Brian?
I agree. I have no problem with it. I know the problem with people is Rise of Skywalker. That's what it is. That's what it is. People are pissed off because it didn't make sense. His continuity was broken up, and they're trying to take the Star Wars and apply to Star Trek. I think Star Trek in itself is fine. Force Awakens, I don't care what anyone says, was good. So he was part of that too. So like, I don't care. I think we can give him an opportunity, and if he does mess up, we'll be honest with him.
Yeah, 100%. And I think you're right, because a lot of people complain about what he did with the Star Trek franchise. Force Awakens for me wasn't good, right? To me, it was just a rehash of Star Wars. But again, at the same time, it was something was building on that I thought was interesting until Rian Johnson came in there and messed up everything.
Screwed it all up.
Yeah. So it's not J.J. Abrams' fault why Star Wars didn't work out the way it was supposed to work out. But so far, when you look at the Star Trek movies, I think I liked 1, 2, and 3 was just okay for me. It wasn't the greatest, but
was that was Into the Darkness? Was that what it was? No, that was it. Just wasn't that good.
I agree. I think the best part of that one was the Bones and Spock dynamic. I think they did a lot more in there. And remember, that was Carl Urban playing Bones, and he was amazing.
Carl Urban's been in a lot of movies that people don't realize. We're talking about Riddick. You don't realize all the things that he's been in.
Yep. He was absolutely amazing as Bones, and him and Kirk's dynamic, and then him and Spock's dynamic. Now you guys gonna make me go and watch these movies again, So, and I think especially in the first one, I think the casting is great. I like
Yeah,
the
I have no
casting, right?
problem with casting.
Yeah,
None.
I like the casting. The guy who plays um Scotty was great. The guy who played the Asian guy, what's his name again?
So
Uh,
you're talking about so I can bring him. So Chris Pine was Kirk, wherever.
yes,
Zachary
yes,
Quinto, Spock, Simon
yes,
Pegg, who's
yes,
comedian, whatever. Scotty,
yes.
got Zoe Saldana, Uhura.
Aurora,
Yeah.
great casting.
So we had Leonard Nimoy in the first one too. That was awesome. Carl Urban
Yeah,
as McCoy. You had. I mean, the problem is Chekhov is gone because
yeah,
Anton Yelchin. I think he
passed
passed
away.
away.
Hmm.
So I think the casting was really good.
Me too. Me too. Me too. And you completely missed the one that I was thinking about. But
Oh, Sulu. The one
Sulu,
with
that's it.
John
Thank
Sulu.
you.
Sulu.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Sulu. Yeah.
Thank you. He was great. He was great. And then the scene in 2 where he's sitting in the captain chair and he's telling them, like, listen, you guys don't want to mess with me. And Bones turns around and says, yeah, I don't want to mess with you either. Classic. They portrayed the Star Trek. Now, say what you want to about the story, but for me, they portrayed the characters great. All of them. I think they did an amazing job. So
I'm not going to argue with that at all. But
let me know.
Maria,
Yeah.
I did see Maria ask Picard or Kirk. Always Jean-Luc
Oh.
Picard. Always Jean-Luc Picard as a captain.
Over Captain Kirk.
Oh, I'll always take Picard over Kirk.
And you guys say my takes are bad?
I know people are gonna be mad, but I will always take Jean-Luc Picard over Kirk. I have a Funko Pops of both of them. Don't get me wrong, I do, but I will take Picard every day.
Listen. Picard was great, but Kirk was the ladies' man. You know what I mean?
You used to say that. We say that, but I mean,
Kirk was the ladies' man,
always
bro.
Implied that he was doing all stuff. Patrick Stewart was a ladies' man too. Jean-Luc Picard got down a lot. All of them.
Ain't nobody wanted to see
He was with the
John.
doctors. He was with the doctors, man. So no. My captains go
ahead.
Picard, Cisco, then Kirk.
You see, I'm glad you put Cisco up there. I'm gonna put Cisco number one for.
I love Cisco, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Cisco number one for reasons. You know what I mean? We know what those reasons are, right? Because I can relate to Cisco. And then Kirk, and then Picard. But I do think Picard is great. I think he's a really good captain. So, and if you guys haven't seen it, there, and I don't know how old it is, but there's a documentary about the Star Trek captains. Mm-hmm. If you haven't watched that, go watch that, because I think Jean-Luc Picard, when his comes up and he talks about how doing this role ruined his relationship, you could see the pain in his eyes, and just 20 years later, you could see he was still hurting from that relationship that he lost because of doing this show. So definitely a great watch. If you haven't seen it, make sure to check it out. Let us know what you guys think about
Captain's Log. I think there's Captain's Log. I do
Captain's Log.
Yep.
Captain's Log. That's it. Let us know what you guys think about a new Star Trek. Are you interested into it? Before we get into the next topic, of course, we will get on to the comments, and I just gotta find out where we left off. Right here. He said, and my mom bought me the second book yesterday on hardcover, and the Star Wars book called Lost Star on
I
hardcover.
believe I have that one down.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Of course he has it. He has some there. Next week he'll bring it out for you guys.
I will.
I told you I had it. I told you.
Silhouette. What's up, Silhouette? How you doing, animator? I have a controversial opinion about anime. I can't stand the evergreen. Wow. Anime looks where everyone with the big shiny eyes and just the same design, human design, just with different hair and outfits. You could just literally change the eyes and hair and have different people. Yeah, we're still doing a live stream tonight. It's probably only one of them, because what's going to happen is we'll do one episode of Expanse, and I'm probably going to go ahead and do the fight.
Okay. Yeah, I was planning on doing the fight too, but the last time I tried to do a stream with something on Netflix, I got a strike. So I'm not doing that.
Ooh,
I'll pop in to
maybe
watch you
not,
guys.
guys.
No.
Maybe
If
not.
if you do it, just make sure, like when you know how we put the screen up and we
Mm-hmm.
have the little thing there, make sure they don't see nothing,
Yeah,
no
so
movement or nothing.
I'm not
It has
going
to
to
be.
do. I'm not going to show it at all. I'm just going to be
Yeah,
our reaction of what watching it, and then I'll
yeah,
give you guys the link so everyone can watch it
yeah,
with
yeah,
us. But that's it.
yeah. I'll definitely be there to watch that fight with you guys.
So
Silhouette. Yeah,
yeah,
go
go ahead.
ahead.
That might
No,
have been true with some anime, but not all. Especially now, there are different designs. A lot of different genres with anime are coming out, and actually, they're actually get some characters that are black. I know they're still not main characters. I saw Chill talking about that. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. There's still no
Mhm.
main characters that are black, but they actually are adding some. So I mean, One Piece, they have some in there.
Yeah, and they also have one in Dragon Ball Z that we really don't want to be talking about,
I don't
right?
know what you're talking about, man. I have
Oh,
no
you
idea.
know
I have
exactly what
no
I'm
idea what you're
talking about.
saying. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jigglypuff or whatever.
We don't speak on those things, man. Collector says, I definitely hope we get Star Trek 4. I really hope enjoy those Calvin those timelines with Star Trek movies. Gotcha.
I agree.
So I hope it's fight tonight because that would be fun to watch the fight live all together. We can do that, but once again, I'm gonna send the thing out. You guys, we can watch it together, but I can't show it. So no sound either.
Absolutely.
I had a problem with sound.
Yeah. Definitely no sound. We want to make sure we're not doing that.
Fernando says, I enjoy the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies more than the original movies. I understand, definitely.
You the man, bro.
Deep Space Nine was fire. Let's go, Captain Cisco. Because when Cisco cut his hair off and said, I'm about to be the man, Cisco was it.
The only problem was they didn't make Cisco a captain until like season 4.
Yeah, that is a problem. It was a problem. Because Deep Space Nine was supposed to be about Worf. And they didn't realize what they had with Cisco. They didn't know what they had.
And you know what's funny too, and I find they did that too with Discovery with Michael Burnham. They didn't make her a captain till like close to the second to last season.
Yeah,
and
I was
like, bro,
I
what
thought
are we
the last
doing
one.
here?
I was going to say, man, it wasn't good at all.
Like no, we gotta make them captains like right away. But I know a lot of people didn't like Discovery. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it.
So I also prefer Star Wars than Star Trek.
My man.
I'm right in between. I like both of them. I can't lie to you. Like I love Star Wars and I love Star Trek. I just enjoy. I like Star Wars movies better, and I like Star Trek TV shows.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense.
So just leave it alone. I got you.
Nah, Q. We need
no more, especially with JJ's involved.
No, we're not hating on JJ. JJ has done some good stuff. All right, we're not hating on JJ. I think JJ gets the Ben Affleck treatment, right? Because when they announced Ben Affleck as Batman, everybody lost their minds because of what he did with the Daredevil movie, right? We can't do that. We can't sit there and say
he's the best casting for the actual Batman for it to make sense. He's the best.
Absolutely. We can't sit there and say what J.J. Abrams did to Star Wars is going to be the same kind of thing with Star Trek. We can't do that.
I agree. I'm all about Star Trek 4. Those movies are fun. Still remember the scene, the first one on opening night. Chris put Chris Pine on the map. It sure did.
Facts.
But what it also did was Chris Hemsworth. And that small at the beginning really said, oh, this guy can act.
Yeah.
And you get Thor.
Yeah. And that was like that opening scene was great. I loved it. It set the tone for the whole series, the whole movie, and I was hooked right away.
100%. Star Trek Wrath of Khan is the Empire Strikes Back of Star Trek movie. It is.
Preach.
That's it. I told you.
We already answered that one.
Card all day, twice on the weekend. Let's go. I like Star Trek, but I don't like Star Wars. Really? But
interesting.
Star Wars is a galaxy all by itself. It's a lot more, very much about space Nazis. That's what they are. They're space Nazis. So, you know.
And let me say this: you guys in the comments are killing it today. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, you guys thank you guys coming all out here with us, man, and have these conversations. You know, I love doing this more than anything.
Absolutely.
Talk to you guys.
And there is a super chat that I seen here. So before we go to the comments, we're gonna put the super chat on there. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. There you go.
So Mr. Popo has always been purple. That's canon.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, Silhouette. Have you ever heard the statement, "You're so black, you're purple"?
Oh, yes, that is true. Oh my gosh.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, you know.
It happens. You're right. Silhouette said, did y'all see this Highlander movie? It got delayed because Cavill broke his back. What? He broke his back? I mean, I see late that happens though. That really does happen.
Hey. He broke his back. Christopher Reeve broke his back. You gotta be careful about being Superman. Hopefully he's okay. You know what I mean?
Believe.
But yeah, I hope he's okay. But that's definitely interesting to know. And I think Highlander, if they do it good, it could be a really good adaptation or reboot. So I hope it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Sully, check out Sully's stream. Sully gets some of the best reviews I've ever seen. I love his reviews. He's so professional with it and kits it up. How you gonna review a movie before I have a chance to watch it on a Thursday? That's what Sully does. All right. He says, Rise of Skywalker is brutal. Force Awakens is all right, even though it's just New Hope. Yeah, it is. With a fresh coat of paint, it's exactly what it is. New Hope, and it could have used a black guy. That's all it would have been.
Facts.
Abrams has a better track record with Star Trek by far.
Agreed.
Okay. So Silhouette says Carl Urban, star of Doom 2005. Oh my god, that movie. just Star Dread.
Just kidding.
Zoe Saldana is still fine. Yes, Zoe. I have problems with Zoe Saldana for other reasons. But she's can't take away fineness. You can't.
100%.
As the Dune movies are getting up there with Star Trek and Star Wars franchise. Well, Dune is older than Star Wars, guys. Dune, a lot of Star Wars is based on Dune. The world building, all that stuff is based. The spice, all that stuff is based on Dune. So, like, they actually are hand in hand with a lot of that stuff.
Absolutely. Everybody takes things from other people. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people give Doom a lot of credit for George Lucas' vision. I don't think George Lucas doesn't really. Yeah, he doesn't really give Doom credit. He uses old matinees and serials and samurai stuff, but you can't say he wasn't influenced by some of the stuff in Doom. Like we can't say that, right? 100%.
So Jean-Luc Picard all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Let's go. I guess Captain's Log. That's the one. Captain's Log is really interesting. It's sad. The actress who played Gamora crushed Uhura. Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
So you doing good? I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad.
Absolutely.
YouTube really is messing. I got $300 on Canelo. What?
Ooh.
Oh man, really? I mean, Canelo is a really great fighter, but all I know is Floyd made him look stupid. So I don't know.
Yep. We got Mayweather and Mike Tyson coming. Yeah, nobody cares. I'm sorry. I don't care. I think this is going to just be a moneymaker fight. Now, if they really go at it 100%.
Who in their right mind would think they will fight Mike Tyson? I don't care how old he is. Mike Tyson, who's walking around at 205, 210 pounds, and Floyd Mayweather, who's walking around at 140. If there was a real fight, he'll kill him.
Yeah, 100%.
That's not right.
They seen what happening with the Jake Paul stuff, where it's like, oh yeah, we can make money off of these little exhibitions. Let's do one. So not really interested in that.
So it sounds okay. Actually, this time around, it's not like Harry Potter.
Oh, not a Harry Potter fan? I got you. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
Whoa.
I'm right there with you, Ace. I'm right there with you. These guys went and did this whole watch party for this Harry Potter crap, and 2 months of Harry Potter, I was good.
I'm a good number. No. No kidding. Star Wars first for me, and then Star Trek second. Yeah, I think that's fine. You know, I think that's the better movies by far. But Star Wars TV shows suck.
100%. I don't deny that. 100%. They suck. They suck. I can't even really give Mandalorian season 1. I give it a pass. Season 2, season 3. You know what I mean? So I agree with
Don't
you.
let KK do what she's trying to do. That's the problem. I'm double checking right now because I think it's a sporting event. You can play the audio. Find it out for me, Ace, and let me know. Star Trek Enterprise is underrated. I agree.
Yeah.
Enterprise is underrated.
Yeah.
Star Trek Empire Strikes Back versus Star Trek II Wrath of Khan.
Oh, it's Empire Strikes Back all day, every day.
Star Trek Empire Strikes Back to me is one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to compare to that.
For real. Yeah, for real. 100%.
So granted, I've only seen the first Star Wars, but that movie bored me to tears. You have to see it in the time, contextualize. Understand this is a 82 no 70
no 70
79
70 yeah 70 77
77 it might be 77
77 3 years after I was born.
Yeah, so you have to realize that this is it's a long time ago. So you're saying it's bad, it's boring you now, but it was the Matrix of the time. Changed the way you see movies.
I can personally see that, right? Because it's not the best one. I can see that. But watch Empire Strikes Back and you're going to get because whenever I introduce someone to Star Wars, I always introduced Empire Strikes Back first because I know the first one could be a little bit
wonky, a little bit.
Yeah. I could see where the first one could turn someone off. So I always start with Empire Strikes Back because it starts with action and just goes straight through. And then people, I think, have a more appreciation for Star Wars when you start with Empire Strikes Back.
And the greatest
crazy to start with that.
The greatest villain of all time, Darth Vader.
100%. So J.J. Abrams was supposed to be the head of the new DCU, but passed on it before James Gunn took the job. Yeah, I'm glad. I don't know if JJ have that. Yeah, I don't think JJ fits for that.
So Henry Cavill, I'm just looking at injured during the pre-production. Is delayed, but he's delayed to early 2026. It looks like he hurt vertebrae. So he chipped a vertebrae or so. So he might be okay.
Silhouetted animator, we have been on the same page throughout the whole show until you just wrote this blasphemy in our chat.
Silhouette, Andor. You know how I feel. You know how I feel about Andor. You know. We ain't even got to say it.
I'll tell you how I feel about Andor.
This he damaged Star Wars big time, 100% Fernando.
I call Andor the nighttime sniffly, sneezing, coffee-headed, snuffy nose medicine so you can sleep at night show. That's what that is.
The only Star Wars show I like is The Mandalorian season 1 and 2, Andor season 1 and 2. I don't like Andor. And Collecting also knows that I feel that way too. Yeah. And he says, no, I love Harry Potter. You know, when I'm talking about the sound of the copyright issues. Yes. Yeah. So I want to play. I played the music, the whole sound on one of them, and they took it down, the whole thing. They didn't give me a strike. They just took the whole thing down.
Yeah, 100%. Lucky, because they usually give you a strike for that. So
it's like, oh, he didn't mean to do it because I got the smile. That's why they like it. 2026 or 2027 Star Wars The New Hope is going to be celebrating a 50-year anniversary. Damn,
that's crazy.
The Empire Strikes Back is one of my favorite all-time movies. Yeah, it is. Okay, I will watch Empire Strikes Back. You should. If you can't even make an opinion about things until you see Empire Strikes Back.
Agreed. And you too, collector movie man. Wow,
they love it. I know they love it. I can't do it. I know they love it. I have no problem with it, man. But not for me.
And I don't need.
Is it Star Wars if I don't have the Force?
Yeah.
No,
for real, for real. You know what that makes it, Brian? Star Trek. That's what Andor is. Andor Star Trek.
I think Andor I would enjoy Andor more if it wasn't called Star Wars Andor.
Probably. 100%. But because and like I said, for me, I like Jedi's, I like Force. That's what I want to see in my Star Wars movies, you know. But guys, let us know what you think. Are you interested in Star Trek 6? Do you want to see it? I appreciate all of the comments that we had to go through. This has been great. You guys have been killing it. Thank you guys. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. But we are going to move on to the next topic, and we are
Let's
going
go.
to
Guys,
do this now.
This about to be fire. Guys,
size over here.
You know what came out. You all know what happened, right? We have our Super Mario 2, which is going to be Super Mario Galaxy. Now, we've all played Super Mario Galaxy. If you had the Wii, you played it going up. You have the Switch. You have these things. That is the new name for this for the next new movie. So we actually going to see this little teaser trailer real quick. Let's check it out, man.
Let's go.
They did it right, guys.
Let's go.
That's the way you do these things, right? Because I think we had a conversation, was it last week or 2 weeks ago, about the best video game adaptation movies.
Yes.
And we had Super Mario as one of them. If they do this and they do video game, like the second one, this might be the only thing that's better than Super Mario Galaxy is Super Mario Kart.
Facts.
Like literally. Facts. So if they can make this happen the right way, this is it, man. I'm 100% down. 10 toes down. Let's go.
Me too. And we got another super chat to get to really quick. Silhouetted Animator, thank you very much. $5 said Nintendo is releasing the Virtual Boy 2. Really?
That's smart.
See, the only problem I have is I can't do virtual reality stuff. It gives me headaches. So all the VR for the PlayStation and Xbox has one, and then if Nintendo comes out with one, I can't do them. They make me sick. But man, I think now is the time to do that, because Nintendo was the first one to put out a VR system. If you guys don't remember that, right? First one to put out a VR system. So it would only make sense with the way they have. And trust me, Nintendo has always changed the game when it came to the consoles. 100%. Always changed the game. They're always the first ones. They were the first ones to do the analog stick, guys. Just remember that. Now the analog stick is on every controller right away. They were the first one to do the motion with the Wii. Now all these companies have tried to copy it and it doesn't work.
It doesn't work the same way. Unbelievable.
No. And now we got the Switch and the Switch 2 where the controllers come off. You can use one as they've always been ahead of the time when it comes to the ingenuity of products. It's just they're behind when it comes to the console wars, but when it comes to bringing out these new gimmicks and stuff, and I think if they bring out a virtual, it's going to be better than anyone we've seen so far. Oculus, all of that.
Is this the beginning of Ready Player One?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But if Nintendo's doing this, they're bringing back Virtual Boy, and they're they're all red. It's like it looks like a little flying saucer on a tripod, whatever. And then you pick it off, you put it on. If they do it the right way, and you really feel like you're in the game, and they get you some gloves and stuff like that to go with it, this could change the game.
Agreed. 100%.
And this is supposed to be accessory to Switch 2. I think this is accessory to the Switch 2. So that's gonna be fire. They're doing it the right time because the Super Mario Galaxy movie is going to make, I'm putting it right now, $1.5 billion. 1.5 billion.
Agreed. And I'll say this, the first Mario was a pleasant surprise. I really enjoyed that movie.
Wait. Hey, someone clip that. Someone clip that right there, guys. If you're watching this, someone clip that. I really enjoyed that movie and send it to me.
There are things that I do like, guys. All right, there are certain things I do like, just not the Batman. But there are things that I do like. Okay, just not the Nolan movies. But Mario Brothers, I because it's nostalgia, right? Like that's what I grew up on. The original Nintendo, Mario Brothers. We play that constantly. Got all the tricks. You get to the level where you just jump on the the turtle, and you keep bouncing on and get infinity lives. We did all of that. And I love the fact that they incorporated Rainbow Road into the movie, right? They had the Mario Kart part in there. They did a little bit with Donkey Kong Country and stuff like that. So I think they did a really good job of tying a lot of the Mario products into the movie. And I think with Mario Galaxy, it's going to be bonkers.
And you could do anything you want with it. And that's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's fire and crazy. I'm so excited by us getting this.
Me too. And I know a lot of people complained about Chris Pratt because it wasn't the Mario voice, but at the end of the day, I don't think you really want to hear that Mario voice throughout a whole movie. You know what I mean? It's a me, Mario. Nah, you don't want to hear that through a whole movie. So I think having Chris Pratt do the voice, and they had little hints of the voice in the movie.
How they did the beginning, like, oh, we're gonna do it for the commercial, and then he's like, no, I gotta talk the right way.
Yeah. See, and that I love. So I love when they do stuff like that, and I think they did a great job. Usually in the Mario games, Princess Peach is the one we always gotta save, but she was bad in this cartoon and this anime. So I think it was great.
Did you like the songs? Did you like Jack Black in it? Did you like Peach? Did you like that?
I didn't hate anybody, to be honest with you. I thought it all
worked.
Clip
that too, guys. Clip that too. Tank, you in there right now.
I think it all worked, and I'm excited. I'll definitely go and watch this in the theater. I don't think I watched the first one in the theater, but I'll go see this one. Yeah, 100%.
I definitely did. I think this is going to be great. I'm loving. This is a sequel that I really want. And forget Mortal Kombat, because we don't need that, but we do need this Super Mario Galaxy movie. So I'm fired. I think it's great.
I think it's going to be absolutely great. Hopefully we get more, because Mario Galaxy, like the Mario Galaxy world, when it started, here we go. what I meant.
Let me just share this, guys. Yes.
He clipped it. All right. No, you gotta share it, because it's
oh my god. I will do it right now. Oh my
god.
Wow. Oh man. I cannot believe he just did this. This is
this is what we're doing.
Oh, guys, just know. Click on it. I'm saving this. I'm not going to play it right now, but I'm saving this. He clipped it already. That is so great, guys. Oh my god.
Wow. All right, Tank. I got you. I got you, buddy.
I'm sending this to Downey. I am 100% doing it.
He said, wow, Nzo likes something. Unbelievable. You guys, and you know what I mean? You see, this is why I get upset, because the fake narrative that you guys come up with, you say, like, Nzo doesn't like nothing. No, I do like things. I do. I just don't like.
We know it is. Go pull this up. Pull this up real quick. It's like kind of matter, because you're going to see us watching us. But
let's see. Hold on. Remove this. Bring this up. Oh, wow.
We'll play it again. Turn the sound up so we can hear it from the beginning, so we can all know this actually happened.
And I'll say this. The first Mario was a pleasant surprise. I really enjoyed that movie.
Wait. Hey, someone clip that. Someone clip that right there, guys. If you're watching this, someone clip that. I really enjoyed that movie, and send it to me. Perfect. It's going to everybody. We're all getting it, guys. It's happening.
You know what? When you guys put it out there, make sure you put some music behind it too. Right? Zoom in on me as I'm saying pleasant surprise. Oh Lord.
Oh, man, that's great.
I hate you guys. I hate you. I officially hate the Spoiler Kings, and I am unsubbing from their channel as of today.
This is going out all the people that we stream with. It's going out all of you guys. KG, you get it tonight.
So guys, let us know what you think. Are you excited for the Mario movie? We'll get into the rest of the comments before we move on to the next topic. Let's remove this, bring us back over here while we bring in the comments. Said Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Galaxy movie looks awesome. Yeah, we didn't see much of it, but I think the animation is fire, right? I really like the animation of the first one, and I think the animation of this one looks even better. So
I think the teaser, what they showed us, is that it's going to be very much like the game. So you're going to get gameplay stuff in it, and that's what you really want. You know, if you're talking about a movie, you want those type of things. So yeah,
100%, I agree. Said, still to me, the best adaptation video game to TV or a movie is The Last of Us. Even though a lot of people don't like the second season, I enjoyed it for what it is. It's great. It's good.
I don't know if I can say
best.
What's my favorite one? I don't know if it's the best, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too. Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean? Original Mortal Kombat still the best.
That's probably my favorite one still. Yeah.
The Virtual Boy was all red, so they might be adding more colors. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, for less eye strain. Nintendo Virtual Boy was super cool back in the 90s. I can't even imagine what they'll do with the new VR tech. Me neither. And if they're waiting this long to bring it out, you know Nintendo got something up the sleeve where that thing is gonna be working with the pads and all kinds of stuff. Like
it could be something like you literally are turning around and getting a full 360 view.
Yeah,
it's going to really knows where you are. It's going to kind of the deal thing. Well, if they put you in have a treadmill on it so you can walk around too.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, 100%. Because you guys remember, like with the Wii, they had that Wii board, and I don't know if you had the Wii board, but the Wii board was fire.
Yep.
The controls that they had were so accurate and so perfect that I even till this day, I don't think any other company has actually got it right like Nintendo has. Now, when they do this Virtual Boy and connect it to the Switch too, it's gonna game changer.
It's gonna change everything. Exactly. It's gonna put them back up there with we talking about PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah, I agree. Really, Ace, you're on the bandwagon too? That's absolutely hilarious. Now we have a definite proof that he likes it. Really, Ace? You're on the bandwagon too, man? Come on, guys. The original animated Mario Brothers is the best video game movie.
It could be. I'm not going to sit there and argue with you. It might be, especially animated. It could be.
Like absolutely.
I was gonna do. You ever that used to that like you winning. He's done it. I in the background doing that.
I appreciate being the butt of you guys' jokes today. It's okay. I'm cool with it. You know what I mean?
Get us back so bad. I know this.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like it's sweet revenge. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, he's going to change the Phantom Zone when you get to our faces in there like
Facts. And now that I'm getting better with editing and stuff like that, you better believe something's coming for these guys.
So my mom also bought me another book, the brand new Dan Brown book. The last book was Robert Langdon series. If you know what the Da Vinci Code is, the Angels and Demons part is part of that series. That's a really good book. So I'm with that, man. I'm pretty hyped for Mario sequel. I want more Nintendo spinoffs now. I want Donkey Kong.
Me too. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you this. I don't have it yet, but that Donkey Kong game on Switch looks fire.
100%.
I was watching a dude play that game, and I was like, "Yo, this looks fire." So that's gonna be the next game I get. When I do, I'll probably do a stream for it. But yeah, it's fire.
Said Prince of Persia was good too.
No DQ. No. We're not doing that. No.
Mortal Kombat movie for the 90s was excellent. They knew what they were supposed to be doing. Fatality. You know, like you need to squats down and uppercut someone through the roof. That's what you got.
Facts.
That's the perfect part. That's what you gotta do. The Nintendo Power Glove. You could have the gloves along with. Tell you, man, we could do it. This is Ready Player One is ready to go. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? Glad you're in here.
What's up? Completely agree with.
Go, please go.
Oh, completely agree with Fernando. I love that movie still to this day. Yep. Go ahead.
So, I want to take my time to tell you that thumbnail is fire.
Thank you.
That is that man right there. And when I saw it, I was like,
thank you. I appreciate it.
How do you do that?
It takes work, and I was like, I need to, because even Tank was helping me out, and what Tank was doing, I liked it, right? But then I saw that one, and I said, you know what? We'll try and put this together, and I'll see what Tank does, and whichever one looks better, we'll use. And when I sent it to these guys, they were both like, "Yo, that was fire, it. Bro." Yeah, that was it. So I still have a Dreamcast stored in my attic.
Attic, man. No, you need to go ahead and bring that outside, man. You need to have it on your TV. Let's go all the time. You need I have right now in my other part of my basement. I have my PS1, I have my PS2, I have my PS3, I have my PS4, and my PS5's upstairs.
And they all collecting dust because this guy don't play no games, bro.
Because I have so many kids.
Because if he did, he would have added me to his Xbox. He would have added, 100%. So because hey, I am accustomed to streaming some ass whoopings. All right, I did it with Downey, I did it with Poe, I did it with all these guys I stream with. I'm accustomed to doing that. So
you know what it is? I don't like losing.
I know.
I am a terrible loser. Like, why do I go do sports? So I can go physically go out there and dominate somebody because I don't want
to be somebody.
So you gonna beat me. If you gotta beat me in real sport, you gonna have to take this beating too. So that's why I like.
He said most underrated.
Yes,
100%. Agreed.
Dreamcast. Did you have the Dreamcast? So
me? No, I did not. Unfortunately,
my best friend growing up was Darren Galloway, and he had a Sega Dreamcast. And we went to his house, and we would be there for hours.
100%. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The football on the Dreamcast. I think that's where 2K started. 2K football.
Yep.
There is no other better football than that one. It was great. It was great. Me and Brian screaming in a triangle floating in space. Yep. You got it.
It's too early for this language, but Nintendo can't. Okay. Double dip, which is Super Mario Galaxy Collection for $70 is limited edition, is bull crap. No, it's capitalism.
It's what they do, right? How many reimaginings of Resident Evil do we need, right? 100%. How many times do we have to have these remakes of these games? It's what
and
they
you have
do.
To go,
you know,
like, I'm not gonna get this, and then in the store you're looking at it like
100%. Now I know people are complaining that Nintendo has raised the price of their games, but guys. It was going to happen. Nintendo's not the only one because now all of the company, PlayStation and Xbox, are following suit, right? So it was just a matter of time before the price of games went up. Nintendo just did it first. It was just a matter of time. Inflation. You know what I mean?
It's going to happen, yes. I mean, they spent 5 years making these games.
100%. You remember when we used to pay $59.99 for games?
Hell yeah.
Because I do. You know how much the top edition of 2K cost me?
Well, see, this is why I work.
$207. Okay, let that sink in.
I need a basketball rim.
Facts.
I need Facts. You to send me a basketball. It could be a toy one, but it has to be something that goes on for me to spend $200 for this damn game.
$200 for. So you have the $89 one. You have the one I think it's 121, and then you have the 179 one. So a tax comes to 209. And of course, with the two later ones, you get 7-day early access, right? So you get more VC. So that's how they do it. It was bound to happen, guys, and it's just going to keep going up in price and price to the fact where I think what they're going to do is they're going to get rid of physical media completely.
100%. It's 100% going to be out the door.
Completely get rid of physical media, where it's just going to be digital media, and then you really don't own nothing.
Because they control it all. Why do I have a wall full of movies? Because I don't trust people. Absolutely. They don't get rid of my stuff. When I want to pull Spaceballs out, I can pull Spaceballs out. If I want to I'm gonna get you sucker, I can see it right here. It's right there. Mm-hmm. You know, I can have my Wayans brothers whole hits, all of them sitting here. You know, so like, but you're not gonna find it anywhere else.
Absolutely. And if crap hits the fan, and you know what I mean, like digital media or something happens where we can't access digital media stuff, all of that is lost to you. All of that stuff you paid for, all of that digital media you paid for is lost to you. So I think, yeah, I'm like Brian, I got a lot of bootleg stuff. Yeah, but you gotta have something.
It works. It works. Yeah. Hey, we got
100%,
don't we?
We got a super chat. Let's go to the super chat real quick. Yes, we did. Some geeky guy. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. He said the mask on the art doesn't resemble the one in the First Steps mid-credit scene. Yeah, but we were even if that were true, which it probably is, they were going to do that anyways because Thanos is different from the end credit scene to what we've seen, right? It was
exactly. He was a different actor altogether.
Yeah.
So you can just say it's going to be a evolution of it. I think Doom's going to be evolution, but we'll get to that in a little bit.
Absolutely. So, I played my Dreamcast all the time. Loved the games on that system. Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. Yes, Jason, thumbnail is awesome. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
It's all you, man. You did it. So we gotta give you your flowers. If I want to make fun of you, I'm gonna make sure I give you your flowers.
Ooh, this is interesting. I'm looking forward to the Zelda movie because I've heard it's going to be live action, not animated.
I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works.
Really?
It sounds awesome. I don't know how you're gonna do Zelda live action because a lot of it is traveling. You know, it's that type of movie of game. So I don't know how you do a live action. I'm interested to see it though.
Yeah, me too. I love Zelda. Listen, the Zelda on I think it's the Nintendo's, not the Nintendo 64, the Wii. The Zelda that was on the Wii was fire, right? The Zelda on the Switch, I can't remember which the last one it was. What the last one name is? They're fire. So I'm definitely looking forward to a Zelda movie. I hope they get it right. But if Nintendo,
you have 40 years of Zeldas, you can't F it up.
Agreed 100%. Now if they can do the live action Zelda as good as they did the Mario, $1 billion movie. $1 billion movie.
Easy.
Guaranteed.
More people love Zelda. I honestly love Zelda. They follow Zelda more than they follow. Mario is everywhere because it was a #1 game, whatever. I think more people follow Zelda than anything. So Anzo's game skills are #1. I see you, DQ. Then that says, I'm still here just trying to not move. Just relax. Just listen to us.
Absolutely. You. We got you.
So remember Sonic and Echo for Dreamcast? Yeah. $40 games.
Yeah.
So they released Galaxy 1 just a few years ago in the Mario 3D collection, right? Yes. Now they're re-releasing that game, adding a second and charging $70. They should have released both separately for $40. We could have done that. They could have done that. But you know what the truth is? We're going to pay $70 for it. So if you're doing economics and marketing, charge $70 because you know what? You're gonna get the extra $30.
100%. And you know they do their little made for Switch 2 type of thing, and you know what I mean, enhanced graphics and this and that. So yeah, of course we're gonna charge you a little bit more for that. I agree with you, Shifty. They double dipping, but everybody's double dipping at this point. You know what I mean? I mean when the game are going down and then you have these classic games that you can get a little bit of extra more money for, they're going to do that.
But that's the same thing that's going on with movies. Why are movies coming out of the box office, right?
Yeah.
They're leaving box office early so they could double dip. You're going to get a streaming to your house, right? before it goes to a streaming service. That's what they're doing. They're getting money immediately. So I mean, everyone's doing this. So why not? You know, I have a lot of bootleg stuff. No shame. Hey, dude, you know, not just bootleg. So I have bootleg. I have barbershop stuff. I also got stuff from Japan. So like the TV show that we'll watch, if I have From all the seasons of From. You don't think it's from the United States?
Facts. Now that's something you could definitely send me. I definitely need that. I definitely need that.
I got you.
Live action Final Fantasy needs to happen soon. I think that would be
another one that's hard to do.
I was just about to say hard to do, but interesting to do because Event Child, fire. I still love that.
Right? If you could do it right, I mean, you will be changing the game. You'll be changing movies if you could do it right. It's
agreed.
Hard.
Agreed. 100%.
Yeah, Robin Williams loved his daughter so much that Zelda so much he named his daughter Zelda. See, another person. I'm telling you, man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. K-Dots, what's up?
K-Dots in here, man. Waiting on Nintendo to start releasing their games on other platforms. PlayStation even folded recently to put in Helldivers 2. Console's exclusivity is slowly dying. I agree.
100%.
Sounds like PlayStation and Xbox will be cross marketing, letting all this. You won't have exclusive things on any console because you don't want to have both, and then you want games on both. So
100%. And what happens is the crossplay started, and once they agreed on the crossplay, they realized, okay, we can still survive, but allowing other people to play this on this console and this on that, and it brings so people who don't have the PlayStation can now play their favorite games on the Xbox. People who don't have the Xbox can now play their favorite games on the PlayStation. It was just a matter of time before they did it. It was really just a matter of time. Live action Metal Gear would be awesome. And Gears of War. We've
talked about this with Gears of War.
Yes.
Who would you want to direct something like that?
I heard you guys saying Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder would be.
I think he would. I think he would kill it. I think he directs it, not writes it, because I think that Zack Snyder does some writing stuff that I don't really like in movies. But if he directs it, oh yeah, that would be tight. That would be dope. 2 more comments and then we'll move on, guys. Go ahead.
Xbox is getting PlayStation Gears of War and it's cross-platform multiplayer. The gamers are being prioritized once again,
as they should be.
So I got like $300 type of the Marvel Legends pre-orders. Now I gotta scrap my pockets change up to pay those greedy Nintendo bastards. Being a geek ain't cheap, dude. You have any weekly, guys? Weekly, my comic books cost me somewhere between $65 and $95.
That's comic books.
Comic books.
That's crazy.
I do all the movies. I do all the stuff back here. Just the comic books cost me just $65 to $95. Like I literally have to drive at night. I get awful spoiled because I can go Uber. Try to be able to afford just being a nerd.
And we will be having a comic book segment at the end of the show, so make sure to stick around for that. 100%. Michael Cera can play Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. Yep. And I enjoyed Tekken more than Mortal Kombat.
I enjoyed Tekken video game. I don't know if I know more than Mortal Kombat, but Mortal Kombat's the OG. I enjoyed the fighting style of Tekken probably more than I enjoyed the fighting style of Mortal Kombat.
I love the fighting style of Tekken, but Mortal Kombat is my thing. I don't like Mortal Kombat 1. I think when they start putting too much into the Mortal Kombat game, it kind of loses me. Like there was one where you could change your fighting style to 3 different styles. That one lost me. And now this one where you can bring in the different characters and stuff like that, that's what lost me. But Mortal Kombat 11 is my game. Like
it's a better thing to have Mortal Kombat and to have secret players that you could do. Like you can, you ever like NBA Jams TE when you can have Michael Jackson as a special character that you can figure out a code to put in. That's better for me in video games if you're gonna do anything.
I agree. And Collector Movie said, I would love Final Fantasy X live action movie. I used to think y'all know it was freaking hot. Yeah. 100%. But now, guys, thank you. Let us know what you guys think about the Super Mario Brothers movie. Are you excited for it? Galaxy, what do you think they're gonna do? Because we are going to move on to the next topic, which is
We're just
the
gonna go right to the Doctor Doom, guys. Let's just go to Doctor Doom. Let's just get it.
You know what? Let's just do it. Let's go to the Doctor Doom. All right. I'm gonna bring up the image here. Hold on. Sorry, my bad. Wait, which one are we doing? We're doing the Doctor Doom or we're doing the mural?
Either one. We can do either one. No matter.
Okay. All right. So let's do.
All you.
All right. We'll do this one first.
Yeah. Woo! All right. So, guys, this is what this is.
Hold on. I forgot to do that. There we go.
All right, guys, we've been seeing all type of Doomsday leaks, right? So there's this a marketing fest going on right now in China, and because of that, we've getting all type of new things, new kind of leaks of things. So we got this picture hanging in the wall, on the wall, while the marketing event's going on, and you see all these characters. So this is what Doomsday battle scene could be. You see M'Baku, you see Sue Storm, you see you see Shuri, you see Stature, you see Mr. Fantastic, Wolverine, Deadpool right there. You see all these characters. Ant-Man, you could go on, and Magneto, Professor X, you see Beast with the thing in the headlock, you know, like it looks amazing. When you look at this, what's your first thought?
Well, definitely it shows me that there is going to be some sort of battle world going on, not to mention when you see who is fighting who, right? So it doesn't just show that, oh, you know, heroes are fighting bad guys. Heroes are fighting heroes. So I think this is going to be like a free for all, to where I know you're an ally to me, but I got to fight you to save my universe, which kind of reminds me of the Marvel versus DC comic book. That's kind of how they portrayed that one, right? Where the guy came in, he brought everybody to a different, they had to fight to save their universe. And I think a little bit that's maybe what's going to go on here with this Doomsday stuff.
I think that's actually a real smart idea. I mean, so we know there are going to be different groups in the movies, of the groups that we know, because we have the new Avengers, which is those imposters. We're gonna have a regular Avengers. We're gonna have the Fantastic Four. We're gonna have people in Wakanda, right? We know those groups are all there, but now we're gonna bring in the Marvel. I mean the Fox X-Men. They're gonna be there. You have the 828. You have the 838. You have, I mean, we see Monica Rambeau right there in the back there. So you see, we're going to have characters from different people, places from the multiverse. So you're fighting to not have your world end. And that's why they're all going to be fighting each other, because they're going to be thought they'll be all on different sides. I think this is going to be really interesting. I think what we talked about last time about Dr. Doom could still hold true with all this things going on, because he's going to create Battle World. We know Battle World is going to be created, right? And that means whose universes are going to be, destroyed, whose universe is going to be added, who's going to be left. Are they taking just all the great characters and bringing them into one? Are you fighting one because they're helping Dr. Doom because they're promised that their universe will be the last one? It's going to be crazy, man.
Absolutely. Take care, Collector. Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. Got to get that in there before we let you, acknowledge you while you're bouncing out the show. So I appreciate
that. Catch you later tonight, man.
Absolutely. Now, here's the thing, though, right? Because, like I said, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, so we're going to have a lot of people from the Fox universe and all, right? Yep. And I'm just like, it's kind of, I see them being put there to die, but do they all really die? Like, are you going to kill off every single Fox guy?
Yeah, I think they
are. Right? So then
who might make it? Beast might make it. Gambit might make it. Wolverine will probably make it.
Yeah, but here's the question though, Brian,
That's it.
right? So
Everyone else
so
dies.
so who kills them, right? Do all the Fox guys get killed by Marvel guys? Right?
No, I think they're all going to get killed by Doom. So like the most, like the duo that's probably the one who's the most, I don't know if you could say problematic for Doom will be
Mhm.
Professor X and Magneto working together.
Yeah, for sure. For
All right.
sure.
So he kills them, which he has to, but you would think that because he has a mask, maybe he goes maskless without this. Maybe he takes off all his stuff because the Magneto has any metal, then he's going to have opportunity to kill Doom. Maybe he figures out a way to put them all against each other and they die in the battle scene while trying to create
Mhm.
peace. You know, maybe that's what's going on. So like he's going to figure out a way to get rid of those two. Those they're dead. You know,
Interesting. So I could see
you
that.
also have Sentry. You see in
Mhm.
the background, you see
Yeah,
him
yeah.
holding Thor up and Captain Marvel up by their throats,
Mhm.
which is
Mhm.
stupid because Thor beats Sentry in the comic books. But as I
Mhm.
digress, you have a guy who's uncontrolled. You can't control him, so
Mhm.
that can also kill a lot of these characters too.
Now, I'm looking at this picture and I'm noticing Hulk is missing. At least I don't see him.
Yes, he's because he's probably gonna be with Peter Parker and Brand New Day.
Interesting. Okay, because Spider-Man's not in this picture either, is
I
he?
don't see Spider-Man either. And that's why I was thinking, so okay, if I don't see Spider-Man, I don't
Uh,
see Hulk, I see Daredevil, but I don't see Punisher.
mhm.
These are all the characters that are supposed to be in Brand New Day. Maybe they haven't gotten to them yet. They haven't come
Yeah,
in yet.
probably.
But
Yeah.
these also are characters that haven't been announced yet, which I thought was really interesting. Every character that you see here are all part of the announcement. You know,
Mhm. Mhm.
so like you don't have any, this is not someone you don't know. You know, Nightcrawler's there. We already knew Nightcrawler was going to be there.
Yeah.
Rebecca Romaine is there as Mystique, but we already knew she was going to be there. So,
Yeah.
you know, these are all the characters that we already know are confirmed. We also know that Captain America, you know, Chris Evans is most likely going to be there, but they wouldn't put that in this thing.
Mhm. Absolutely. And we don't even know what Captain America we're getting, right? Are we get and I think we kind of broke it last week where I think the rumor is going to be true because a lot of people are running with it now that Captain America's caused
Caused
an
all
incursion, right, by
kill
going back
Doom's
in time.
family.
And yeah, so I think that's where they're definitely going to go with that, which is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, you have to do it that way because there's not enough movie buildup for this great big bad. So you
Yeah.
create movies that matter because you're saying
Mhm.
it was always there, and basically they're just doing Civil War again.
Absolutely. And it's funny too because if they had
Oh, he
decided
is
or if
fighting
they
Spider-Man. I do see Johnny. Johnny is fighting Spider-Man right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He is.
you're right.
You're right.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Spider-Man is there. Yeah.
But no
Yeah.
Hulk. So maybe they blast Hulk somewhere. We really are going to get Savage Hulk.
Planet
We're really going to get World War Hulk. It
World
might
War
really
Hulk.
happen.
Yeah. I think that's where they're going with the Hulk stuff. And if they do that, as long as I'm gonna know how excited I'll be for a World War Hulk by how they portray him in Spider-Man, right? If they do a good job with Hulk and Spider-Man and finally give Hulk the Hulk we're supposed to get, then I'll be excited for it. But if we're still getting the same old Hulk, yeah, mm, nah,
Yeah,
I'm good.
exactly. You know, but you have to go Savage Hulk, and I think that's what the whole point. Well, I mean, this movie is filmed the same time as Spider-Man right now, and
Yeah.
that's why we're not going to get a lot of Spider-Man in Doomsday. I don't believe because he's not going to double dip a lot, but he's going to be there, but just not in a lot.
Mhm.
I think this is going to be really interesting as long as it's written well. The problem is when you have this many characters, you cannot mess up. This has to be right all the way.
I agree 100%. And since we were on that topic, let's bring up this one here
Yes.
because we actually got our first look at Doctor Doom, and I think he looks amazing. Comic book accurate. The mask looks good. Now, Geeky Guy said earlier that the mask that we see in this
It's not
picture
the
is
same.
not the same mask, but I'm
Mhm.
okay with it.
The cowl is not the same thing either. He has chain metal. That's
Hmm.
not the same. The gauntlets aren't exactly the same either. But Imagine this. What's happening is you have everyday wear for Doom, and this is Doom ready for war.
Yeah.
When Doom's going in ready for war, he has all these things protecting him because he's going to do practical stuff. When he becomes God, Emperor Doom, those things that we saw before in the previous uh art leaks, whatever, or he's with the white and all stuff, that's when he's God Emperor Doom. He doesn't have to be ready for war anymore. I think this is more going to war Doom, and I think that's going to be really interesting. I think they did a good job, and it looks like it's a practical suit, right?
Yeah.
And that was the whole release that we had, that Robert Downey Jr. was doing voiceover, and he just didn't like the way it was doing with the actor, so he says, I need to be the guy, and they had to redo 3 weeks of shooting.
Which he should have been the guy in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, I know, because I think earlier it was reported that he didn't want to do it because the mask was uncomfortable and stuff like that. And then when it came to it, where it was like, oh, I have to do it now because this guy's not doing it, so we got to do the reshoots. Should have just been the guy from the start, bro.
He said, because he's not getting the understanding the feeling of everything. So when I'm saying something, you need to be doing certain things. And he just didn't like how it was going. And you don't pay someone $150 million and not listen to what they're saying when they're the main character. So yeah, and that's what's caused some problems with other actors. But I think it's the right thing to do. I think he looks really, really good. I think once again, practical effect. I think you actually gonna have him with chainmail and gauntlets and looking menacing and the thing over his stomach, that has the detailed and etching of it. You don't do even a drawing like this if you already know this is how it's going to look.
Agreed. And I think if you're bringing Doom to the screen for the first time, I mean, not the first time, because we had Doom in those Fantastic Four movies, which we don't talk about, but I'm talking about in the MCU, you gotta make sure he is Doom. He looks like Doom, right? You can't make the same mistake. And that's the thing. Even with the Fantastic Four, as much as I was like, it's an okay movie, you got to do that to keep them more comic book accurate than we've seen in the past, because people will look at that and be like, nah, that's not my Doom. Nah, that's not my Fantastic Four, right? So if you're going to go what they did with Fantastic Four, then you definitely have to do the same thing with Doom. And I think it's great. I just hope that when he does, or because we know Robert Downey Jr. is going to take off his mask, right? I just hope we get to see a disfigured face first before maybe Franklin fixes it or whatever happens to where we get actual, Robert Downey Jr.'s face. But I want to see a deformed Doom's face first to show why he wears the mask. You know what I'm saying?
I want multiple masks. I want him to say, I'm going to wear different masks for different things.
Absolutely.
Like, so if I'm going to be, something benevolent, I'm going to have something that you can actually hear my words. If I'm going to be something that's going to be more, I'm ready for battle, then I don't need to worry about talking. I want to see different things, and I want it to be kind of really into what we're actually doing. I think this looks good for war, unless he's going against Magneto, because then it's a problem.
Agreed. Yeah, that's that too. So,
but that's why I think Magneto has to die early. You gotta get rid of him.
Yeah. Unless the suit is not like a type of metal that Magneto can,
He's a genius. He is a genius.
Right. You know what I mean? And I think that if all the theories are right and Doomsday is the one that's doing all this stuff, I think he's going to have a lot of research on the people that he's bringing here, right? You know what I mean? So if he's bringing in Magneto, he's going to have some research and some kind of way to kind of counteract Magneto's magnetic, because Magneto's going to try. 100%. The first thing he's going to do is going to try and grab that metal and twist it to his will. And I don't think that's going to work. I think Doom is a lot smarter than that. So I'm excited to see where they go.
I am excited about this. That's my only question about the other picture that we had. If Magneto's there and all those Doom bots are made of metal, does Magneto just say,
yeah,
like
100%.
Yesterday it was like, Kobe. Like you just ball him up and it's all over. That's the end of it. And if that's the case, but I think what you're right, it's gonna be a different type of alloy. And he's gonna be like, it's metal. How come I can't control it? And it's a different type of alloy because it's coming from a different world.
Absolutely, which would absolutely make sense. And I hope. Listen, Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor, and I know a lot of people are like, him as Doom. Even me, I'm like, him as Doom. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt first, because I think there's a good chance he could actually kill it as Doom. He could possibly do it in a way where we don't see Tony Stark, where we see, he really embodying Victor Van Doom.
I unfortunately think they're going to play that into the role.
Yeah, me too.
He looks like, and they're going to acknowledge it. They're not going to just say no, it's not there. They're going to actually acknowledge it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think they're going to acknowledge, like, when he takes off his mask, you're gonna have
he can even play that
Captain America.
So when he first meets him, when he goes to 606.
Yeah. He could do something like that, and I think they're gonna have that dynamic. But I also think that Robert Downey Jr. can at least act well enough to make us feel like he's different than Tony Stark. You know what I mean? So I hope they do that. That's definitely going to be something interesting to do. All right, guys. So let us know what you think. Are you guys excited for Doomsday? I know we still got a long time to go. Do you think the mural, how accurate do you think the mural is going to be to the fight scene? Because again, let me just bring this up one time, because we see Wolverine and Captain America fighting, and yes, I'm saying Captain America, right? Because he is Captain America.
Captain America. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind seeing them fight in like some of these battles. Storm and Spider-Man. I want to see that fight. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind seeing Wolverine and Captain America go at it for a bit. That would be interesting.
Love Thor Sentry. Thor should win.
Yes.
I want to see that.
Yes.
You have to do it this way. I mean, I think it makes sense the way we're seeing it. There are also dark figures in the back that you don't know who they are. Who's
Absolutely.
that guy in the back left with the hood on? Is that Doom, or is it someone else that we don't know who it is? What if it's Rob? What if it's
Red Skull?
Oh, you don't know what it could be. It could be incredible.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in seeing what's going to happen. I'm interested in all the characters that are already in it. I'm interested in the Doombots, and the story looks cool. They better do a good ass job.
100%. And I will say this. I hope, because we got a big cast, we know a lot of the characters that are going to be there. Keep some surprises, Marvel. Keep some surprises. Keep us guessing to us like, oh, yes. You know what I mean? Like, we need to have Avenger assemble moments. We need to have Cap grabbing Milner moments in both of these movies, in Doomsdays and Secret Wars.
I always thought that was also point, because you know what? When Cap grabs Mjolnir, does that make him demigod?
Ooh.
If he's worthy?
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, it makes him a god, 100%.
The fact that movie came out so long ago, and the fact that we can still talk about it, shows what type of movie that was. I need this movie to be give me at least 50% of that we could talk about this later.
Agreed, 100%. So, guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know if you think that this is going to be a $1 billion movie. I think it's probably going to be $2 billion movies for Doomsdays and Secret Wars. And I think Spider-Man has a chance. So we'll probably get $3 billion movies in a row, and Marvel will be back on top, and everybody will stop complaining. So let us know what you guys think. We'll get into the comics comments before we get into the last topic, which is Brian's comic book stuff, before we close it up. So Collector Movie Sans said, I would love I think I read that already. That's the super bad kid.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Michael Cena.
And I also used to think Riku was really hot. Riku?
Dude, I'm not remember off of Final Fantasy. I'm trying to think who that was.
Yeah, me too. It's been a while. I would love a Metal Gear Solid action movie. Yeah, me too. Metal Gear Solid and Gears of War, those movies
Gears
would
of
be
War is the
fire.
one I want, man.
Me too. And to be honest with you, both of them might work better as a series. You know what
I
I
agree.
mean? Yeah.
Do what you didn't do with the first season of Halo.
Agreed. 100%. Did you hear they're going to make a Call of Duty live action movie? Paramount is the company. That would be interesting. But the only thing about Call of Duty is it's kind of it's kind of like a war movie, right? And we've got a bunch of war movies. So,
Yeah.
I know Metal Gear and Gears of War, you can call them war movies too, but they're futuristic, fighting aliens and stuff like that. So I think it's a little bit different when we
You
do
can get
it
it
like
off
that.
planet, so you can kind of go into the more of the fantasy realm of something.
Absolutely, 100%. Said I am pumped for X-Men versus Avengers.
I don't think that's what you're gonna get, man. I think that was something that we were going to get, and that was something they floated before. But I don't think Feige was down with it, even though that was the comic. The comic itself was only okay.
And
X-Men
if we
versus
do
Avengers.
get that, expect it in later phases. You know what I mean? Like if they decide to do that, and I think
so Avengers, X-Men, Eternals, that could work.
Yeah, 100%. And believe me, if they really feel desperate to where some of these movies aren't making the type of money that they're supposed to make, right away they're like, okay, guys, next movie, X-Men versus that's something they're keeping in their pocket
It's your
because they
back
know
pocket,
that'll
just
make
in
them money.
case.
Yeah, that'll make a lot of money. But what they got to do is they got to establish the new universe first, right? Because we're going to get a soft reboot. So they got to
recast.
Yeah, they're going to recast.
I did it. I told you. Every show, I figure out a way, no matter what.
We almost did it, guys. We were so close.
I had a comic book just in case I couldn't get it into the conversation. I had a way. Always.
We were so close. The film's ending, where they kill 90% of the cast, will give George R. Martin and Marv Wolfman yeah, pretty much. I do not think I'm ready to see Storm die again.
I don't need that. They didn't do a good job with X-Men 97 with Storm. No, I don't need death. I need wedding. That's what I need. Give me that.
I agreed. Xavier gonna die for the 4th time.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Johnny is fighting Spider-Man. Yeah. Rebecca Romaine is way hotter than Jennifer Lawrence. Agreed.
I still take Rebecca Romaine. I don't care how old she is. Way better. Oh my God.
Agreed. Enough with Professor Hulk. Absolutely 100%. They dropped the ball. They should have went with Rage Hulk before we ever got Professor Hulk.
We should have and we need Savage Hulk to come on back right now because we need World War Hulk. It's gonna be crazy.
Agreed. Will they give us Joe Fixit for a bit in Brand New Day, even if he's green? They might. They need to do that persona, if only for a short period.
I don't think you're gonna get that.
Me neither.
I think you might get that in a second one when they start bringing other people in. But we did hear Tobey Maguire might be in either Doomsday or Brand New Day. Watching Brand New Day makes more sense. Then we can start talking about other characters being in it. So we'll see.
Absolutely. The Fox Doctor Doom was trash. Yeah, 100%. Like,
I think the guy was fine. I just thought that they wrote him stupid.
They wrote him horrible. I agreed. Absolutely. How long will the helmet stay on until Robert Downey Jr. demands to have his face shown? Helmets might be off for a whole hour.
He's not going to have the helmet on when you first meet him.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
That's going to be off when you first see him. You don't see his face immediately.
Or he may walk in, right? Because you could see him, pretty much gathering all of them together, and he walks in with the Doom mask, and then he takes it off, and that's where everybody says, "Oh, it's Tony." You know what I mean? So I could see them doing something like that. But
him as Dr. Doom looking just like Tony, and then eventually through the fights, he gets a scar across his face, and it starts messing up his face. They're not going to go through the comic books. He's going to mess up his face and then use the mask.
Oh, that's interesting. I can see that. Maria, I think you're in luck. They're getting rid of Professor Hulk. He's going to be Savage Hulk in the new Spider-Man, as he should be.
Problem there for him. Yeah.
Yep. That suit is solid, though. Agreed. Yes. Agreed. Go ahead, Brand.
Have you actually sat back and listened to Black Sabbath Iron Man lyrics? It actually tells the story of Iron Man returning from the dead as a villain. So they might be planning this for ages. well, yeah, I can see that. I'm still not feeling Dr. Doom taking off his mask. But what if this is a origin type of story? You know, we haven't gotten him, and this is going to have an origin, how he becomes the real Dr. Doom, and then halfway through the movie, he's that guy. So you see him without his mask off in the beginning.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you think that the rumor with Ryan Reynolds and RDJ arguing was true? If not, I have a feeling Ryan started it. I think Ryan told RDJ to get off his high horse and stop acting like he's the ish. You're gonna ruin 3 weeks as a director and writer, and you want 3 weeks of shooting? Yeah, I think he was like, shut the hell up.
Yeah, 100%. I agree that there was an argument on the set. I think there was. I agree.
Come on, Ryan Reynolds is the most gangster Canadian. They acts that way in America.
Other than me, but yeah, go ahead.
You're in Montreal. You're so far away from us. Man.
Yeah, I know. But I got connections, homie. Don't play with me. All right, I got
like Jeffrey, huh?
area
like
codes, brother. Yeah, exactly. I got other people to do my dirty work for me. You know what I mean? So I wonder if we're going to be able to see Onslaught. I hope they do an Onslaught.
Can you imagine that? So they're about to die, and then you see Professor Xavier and Magneto combine their consciousness, and we get this thing that we see right here. That would be amazing. But I think that you probably save that. You save that for X-Men.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was about to say. 2 storylines I want to see is Age of Apocalypse and the right Age of Apocalypse, 100%, and Onslaught. And I think, what they should do, and this is just my opinion because I was thinking about it, like when you start the X-Men universe, after everything, gets reset, you start it where it's in the Age of Apocalypse. And then they have to fix that. You have Bishop who has to go back in time and fix that timeline because it's not where it's supposed to be. And then when you introduce all the characters in that timeline, then
do that first because you have to introduce the characters first. And then have that problem with Apocalypse. Apocalypse.
I agree with you 100%.
You don't care about
them
having you're like, I don't care which one they start with, but I think if you introduce the characters, go through something, and the next thing you do should be Apocalypse. But Apocalypse needs to be a multi-movie.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Tease him like they did to Thanos, and yeah. And if you bring him in and you bring these guys in, stop making them lose in these low budget movies. Like, I won't say low budget movies, but like these lesser character movies, for example, because everybody says Kang lost to the Ant-Man, right? You don't do that. Yeah. If you bring him in, he has to win every single movie he's in. I get it. People may not like that, but I think he has to win. That shows he's a big threat, and it makes sense as to why all of these other, superheroes have to come together to stop him because they couldn't do it alone. I think that was one of the main points of Infinity War, right? Is that they tried to take on Thanos separately and they lost. And then at the end in Endgame, they came together and were able to defeat it. So I think that's kind of what they should do, Yep. Next one.
So probably rumor Jackman would have squashed their beef. I think it's real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
Make an alternate universe version of Tony. I'll be mad as hell. I don't think they're going to do that either. I don't think that's going to be what it is. I think I think we're going to find out that Tony was really more Doom than Doom is Tony.
Agreed.
So, do y'all think Doomsday and Secret Wars will be better than Infinity War and Endgame? Ooh. I love you, Maria. There's no way. Infinity War and Endgame were the peak. It was peak of Marvel.
It was.
They had every movie went towards Endgame and Infinity War.
I will say this though, it could have potential to be better.
It's not
that's for sure. You don't think so?
Nah. So
because of the build up, right? Because of the build up to. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's my concerns. I don't think it's enough time to do it.
Yeah, we had a 20-year build up to Infinity War and Endgame, and this is like not even like what?
Yeah,
not even 10 years build up. So yeah.
Could they be better movies? Yes, yeah, but better movies probably not. Exactly. That's where it is.
Yeah, I got you.
Steven Spielberg wants to direct Call of Duty movie, but Paramount said no. They don't have the money.
And I don't know if I would want listen, Spielberg is a great director, but I think his time has come.
Yeah, he's
You know what I
probably
mean?
the greatest. But you know what? I'm not going to get, I'm not putting Denzel as a leading man for a young person movie. I'm not going to do certain things right now. I'm not going to put Denzel as a boxer at 70 years old. Like there's things that you just don't do. It doesn't matter how great the person is. I don't know if Spielberg doing that would make sense. So.
Agreed. Said which Fox Doctor Doom? There were two, both were trash.
So we don't do the second. We don't talk about that. I don't even talk about the second X-Men, the one with Michael B. Jordan. I don't even talk about that ever.
Fan Forstic Doctor Doom looked like Bender from Futurama if he was a meth addict.
Oh, unfortunately, you're right.
Remember, guys, Ryan also had beef with Wesley Snipes during the film of Blade 3. They did, right?
But what Wesley said is because he just thought he was joking around too much. But I think the problem is going to be more with Robert Downey Jr. right now because of him. No one's going to want to do 3 weeks of shooting and say, okay, now we're going to scrap that. No one's going to.
Agreed. And to be honest with you, I don't think it was just Ryan Reynolds. I also think that Blade wasn't happy with the way the script for Blade 3 was going. And I think the stuff with Ryan Reynolds just added to it. I don't really think he hated Ryan Reynolds. I just think that I got to do this crap movie and I got this guy who's joking all the time and I don't want to do this. So I think that's where it was more than anything.
Yeah. So it won't top Endgame because of the buildup will actually mostly be good, but the buildup towards Doomsday and Secret Wars was trash. Yeah. There's no buildup because it was all supposed to be about Kang. So without that buildup, I don't know if you could ever hit Endgame or Infinity War.
Absolutely. Said Fernando, everybody had beef with Blade back then. Even Wesley Snipes said he was a penis head for no reason. Yeah. Which is correct, right? I know someone who actually met him and said he was a dick to them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, like he was a dick to them. So, guys, let us know what you think. Are you excited for these two movies? I know we still got a long way to go, but we got Spider-Man in between. Do you think they're going to make $1 billion? Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Appreciate in the comments of the video. Just to let you know, because we're already in the comments now. So in the comments of the video, let us know. I appreciate everybody that came in. We are going to move on to the final topic. And this one will be Brian's. We are going to add him right there.
So this is going to be a quicker one because usually we don't have a 2-hour show, but I do want to talk about a few things, right? One, this is called Lower Decks, Star Trek Lower Decks. This is a really fun. We talked about Star Trek during the show today, so I thought this would be something I'd bring out. So you see how we have the whales here? Well, they're doing a new another cover that's going to come out now. That's going to have whales. It's going to be all the characters in it are going to be whales, and it's going to be very just fun. And I think this whole, if you understand what Lower Deck is, you understand that's what it's going to be about. That's going to be something you want to grab. You need to do your pre-order now for it because it's going to go quickly. I think people are going to snatch it up because it's an independent, So
yeah, because the movie with the whales was so good.
It's not about that, but Lower Deck will tell you, especially what's going on. I think if you watch the cartoon, you understand what I'm talking about. So
yeah.
Do your pre-orders now. Okay. All right. Next thing I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna put this to the side. I have my Punisher. You see his red band. I'm gonna open it up right for you guys right now because I usually I read it myself, but I wanted to open this up and show you guys some of the stuff that's in there. I will censor it because it's still Saturday morning, but I want to open this up with you guys and talk about this Punisher right here. Number one. Hopefully we get a lot of violent things in here. I'm just going to show you the first page. Look at the way they do this thing. They understand what the Punisher is. This is why you go for these movies and these books, because the art is amazing. Look what you could do with your comic books. Why do I bring this up? everything in social and physical media is going away. It really is. And I want you to pay attention to what you're getting. People love Across the Spider-Verse. Why do you love that? Because it's written in panels like your comic books are. They understand the character. They're doing fun things that you only could do in comic book type of things. Go out to your local comic book store, check it out, pick out 1 or 2 comics. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm not asking you to be me. You don't need to go have this your pull list and all this stuff, but pick out 1 or 2 comics, see good storylines, support this industry so it doesn't go away. Because you love these movies. You see what we're doing? You love all this stuff? Well, it comes for the comic books. So support it, please. All right. That's all I got, guys.
Absolutely, guys. Make sure to support. And he's absolutely right, because at the end of the day, comic books have been a dying
Genre,
industry. Yeah, genre. And the more, digital becomes a thing and all of this stuff, is the more that comic books are gonna go down. So make sure to collect them, because trust me, some of them are gonna be worth a lot of money, and maybe not for you, but for your kids or your grandkids. Yeah, they're gonna make a lot of money off of these comic books right now. So make sure to check that out. Thank you guys for popping in. Got one last comic here where it said Activision said no to Spielberg because he wanted full control. They partnered with Paramount afterwards. Spielberg only gave us the greatest modern war movie in decades with Saving Private Ryan.
You're not wrong.
I can agree with that.
I can agree with that. No.
100%. But guys, that is the end of the show. Thank you everybody for popping in. Much appreciated. Everybody that came in the chat, I'm not going to go through all the names because we'll be here for another 10, 20 minutes doing that. So you guys know who you are. We appreciate you. We've been putting out the call for you guys to come and watch us in the morning time and enjoy the show. And you guys came out and you supported and you did a great job today. Thank you very much. Big ups to you. Hopefully we'll see you again next week. Brian, tell the people where they can find you one last time, sir.
Hey, you're going to find us Spoiler Kings Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturday night. You'll see us again. We're going to start looking at The Expanse, checking that show out because it is a fire show. And then, hey, gotta check me out with Nzo when we're doing our TV show reviews. Every time the TV show comes out, we start reviewing. And guess what comes back now? You know
it.
Gen Z is coming back now next week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, as soon as we lose one,
we got another one. And you better believe we will be talking about some Gen Z, guys. So I guess it depends on what day the show comes.
We'll find the days. We'll find it.
Yeah. We'll definitely find a way, because Alien Earth will be popping off soon. Right? That'll be done soon. And then Peacemaker, I think there's only like 3 more episodes left. So, and then we got the big one that's coming out. Can't wait for that, which we'll be getting to that. So we'll be doing a lot of stuff, guys. Make sure to check us out. I am Bigger for It Entertainment. You know where to find me. Peace, love, and hair grease. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.